Hello friends, I am Turzo, an international chess master and chess coach. In this video I will analyze a game which I played actually yesterday in the Grandmaster tournament. I am playing in Budapest, Hungary, the first Saturday Grandmaster tournament. It's 10 players, 9 rounds, and in this game I played with Grandmaster Gábor. He is the highest rated player in the tournament with rating over 2500. Actually, he was my teammate in the last couple of years in the Hungarian league. So we met quite a few times. But actually, I did not prepare much about the openings in this game because I was thinking he can play so many different things. So I was thinking the best preparation should be if I make my daily run. Also in the morning, actually, I went to hiking a little bit with my daughter. And I had a little nap before the game. That was, I think, a key aspect. Plus, for lunch, I had my bananas. So let's look how the game started and went on. So I started with d4. He played f5, the Dutch defense. It was a little surprise. Like a week before, I played against him in the title Tuesday, and he played g6, bishop g7, and kind of like a King's Indian structure. And actually, he won against me in a quite nice way, with a king side attack. After f5, I was thinking, okay, he will still wants to play something like that, attack on the king, but I was happy because here I played like g3. In the other game, I played a different setup. My bishop went to d3, so my king was weaker. But this version, in the Dutch, the white king can be kind of safe because the bishop is on g2. So bishop g7, castle, castle. Yeah, here was the first thing where c4 is the main move, but I decided to, because I was thinking he probably made some special preparation to play very safe. I played b3. He played, yeah, he was thinking here a little bit, so probably maybe this preparation was more like c4, and he played c5, a challenging move, but it's later I figured out probably this was not so good move. But at that time I was not sure what to do here, how strong this is. I played c3 just to play safe, but the best option is actually to capture. If knight e4, then c3. He captures, then capture back, and bishop h6. And after the bishop g7, changing the bishops, queen d4, white has a huge lead in development, and that gives, I think, a nearly winning advantage for white, or it's a very big advantage. Of course, need to play several good moves to win it, but this is a very big advantage. So it could be not so good for him. And if he captures on c5 in the night, then queen d5 check, bishop b2. This also actually looks like pretty nice for white. Maybe knight goes to a3 and later rook c1, rook d1, c4. Again, white has again a little better center and also better development. So probably that was the best capture, but I played c3. And here he should have played d5 to take advantage. I did not play c4, and this would help him to probably get close to and maybe it's not equal position. I think white should be a little bit better, but it's probably the best. He played a little passive d6, bishop b2, queen c7, c4. I decided to open up the diagonal for my bishop. He played e6. Yeah, he continued to play like some little strange moves, e6. Maybe he wanted to avoid d5. Knight c6. I just made natural developing moves. And here was, I think, the first important moment because he was planning to play e5, e4. So I captured on c5 and played knight e5 to block it. Knight at d7 changed, capture, queen d2, nice developing moves, a6, rook d1, rook b8. And you know, I was thinking actually white should have a much better position here because white has controlling the d file, the black bishop on c8 is undeveloped. So white has development advantage, also having the file, and also there is like this e5 square possibly weak. And yeah, here I considered queen d6 or e4. I played e4, which was actually a good move. The other option, after queen d6, the problem is like he just goes back, and I do not see how to go forward. So probably you need to go back and still play for e4. So this is why queen d6 maybe is not that good. Queen e3, actually, this is an option which I did not consider. Just look with the machine suggested this. This nice little position, just even allowing e5, but queen e3 gains some tempo. Double attack c5, and then knight f4. This is, I think, an important move, with the idea to get the knight to d5. And this is still, again, a very nice advantage, I think, for white. Very solid. Probably I would choose this if I would play again, because after e4 and he played f4, which I did not really consider, I was a little bit scared. Even this is good for white, absolutely good position, but somehow I get some bad experiences with this kind of positions when people played against me in the Dutch defense, some attack against the king, and probably this is why he played also, because maybe he had some good experiences playing f4. Okay, one moment, let me get my microphone closer. Okay, so after this played b5, probably here I made a little mistake, but I played e5, but I should probably capture first this pawn, and then if I saw he cannot take on c4 and attack my pawn, and this lead I think a very strong position. Then queen d6 like in the other lines, capture, and the knight comes to e4 and then maybe to f6, and it's equal number of pawns, but the position is again very strong for white. So I think white has a huge advantage with rook c7 is coming. Capturing on f6, we capture back, then the pair of bishops also an advantage. So needed to take on b5. I played e5 instead, captured. And here again, this was a crossroad to recapture or play knight e4. Actually, I considered also knight e4. This I think looks like a strong move. Take. Need to play the bishop there to save the f4 pawn. Reposition my queen. And again, the knight is so nice, and I'm going to get that c4 pawn also. Equal number of pawns, but the a6 is probably weak. Interesting. So this was also one option. Actually, looks like my position was better than I was thinking. I was thinking, okay, my position is not that much better. Okay, and here came a surprise move, which was a bad move, but looked good, or it was scary at least. So he sacrificed the exchange actor on b2. Probably the best move was for him to play for the g5 move, like bishop c1, g5, and try to get the e5 pawn. Yeah, white is better probably still a little bit, but not that much. Yeah, black wins back on the c4, and then yeah, white. Yeah, I consider white position maybe a small edge because of the e6 maybe will be a weakness. But it's not that big. But actually, after sacrificing the exchange, taking on f4, here actually white had I had several options. I was considering actually several moves. Actually, knight e2 and knight e4, those were my main candidates, and I played the weaker one, knight e2. It's more like a defending move. Yeah, because here I was scared. What will happen with my king, like queen h4, or the knight comes on e5, knight g4, and oh my god, the bishop e5. Yeah, I need to analyze more this kind of positions to have the confidence to be able to defend and win because of the extra material. So knight e4 was the best, because yeah, bishop takes e5 is not possible, because that's nice. Rook takes d7 sacrifice, which wins the 2 pieces for the rook. Yeah, if he captures my queen, I just capture his queen. He should capture with the knight and then queen b6. So yeah, be brave, attacking the c5 pawn. So and believe there is no attack. Or if queen, if queen h4 still, what happens? If knight g4, then I can play h3. So yeah, it's much harder to attack here than it looks like. And then actually the white attack is just there very quickly, like winning the piece. Yeah, or if you don't go back to this and then winning the c5 pawn. So knight e4 was the best move. I played knight e2 to attack the knight. I realized again, like bishop takes is not, if I'm not working with the same reason, 2 pieces for the rook. So he moved the knight, captured with the knight, yeah, then queen b8, rook f8, forcing back, queen b3, knight g4, queen g3. Yeah, I was starting to feel happy here to actually defend everything. Actually, I was not sure if he would play something like knight h6. Let me take a quick look. What happens if knight h6, knight f5? Because that was one of my concerns if he plays something like this. Okay, maybe I should play like queen d6. Yeah, queen g5. I was thinking about this, what will happen, and I was not that happy. Maybe I should have been happy. Yeah, knight e4 coming, queen h4. Yeah, it looks like maybe I'm just again fine, like in the game. So everything protected. Yeah, you know, and like example like this kind of structures, I was not sure how good this is. Ah, but knight d6 strong. Yeah, you know, without the queens, this is good. The knight h4 is not. With the queens, if the knight would be on h4, I was scared with about my king. But yeah, now this is good. Okay. It's interesting. If he goes back, and then queen g5 now. So yeah, looks like there are just these direct moves are coming. Yeah, then I take them taking here. Yeah. Okay, so looks like white is just active and black has no time to take advantage on that idea to get this knight to f5. Because I was thinking if black would have time for that would help him to get counterplay. So he played knight to e5. Rook c1, yeah, protected, bishop d7, f4, yeah, here I felt good to push back the knight, queen d3, rook d1, attack the bishop, and yeah, this knight move, and then actually my knight got there where I could get in the very beginning instead of knight e2, and the idea is actually to try to play knight g5 to exchange the knights. Here I made a little mistake. I think queen e2 would be the better, and then knight g5 to go for the attack with the e6 pawn. I played queen c2. Yeah, I didn't want to go stay in the diagonal of the a6 bishop, but yeah, that's the less important. The more important, I am more active on e2. Okay, this one, yeah. And here actually with knight d6 probably he could equalize, because if the files are not open up for the rooks, then it's probably close to equal position. It's very interesting how little difference, like rook f8 is a bad move because after knight g5, captured, again white is already better. Exchange, yeah, probably exchanging also held white actually. He should have tried maybe something like rook d8, keep the rooks. Yeah, this capture was, yeah, it was already bad, but this just kind of nearly a forced win. Now queen a8 is returning, queen went back, I captured. Yeah, actually after queen d8 he offered me a draw, but after thinking a few minutes I refused. Even I was very low on time here, just a few minutes left, but 2 more moves and I get 30 extra minutes, so I was confident enough to be able to make the 2 moves in this kind of very strong position. Queen f7, queen g8, queen e7. And first I was thinking, okay, this is just winning because rook f8 is a threat. Bishop g7 is not good because bishop d5, and wow, the queen is trapped. And the queen cannot move, but bishop f5. Here I played bishop d5, coming there, rook e1. And the threat is queen f7. He played h6. You know, this was a nice line, bishop c3, and I was considered playing still queen f7. If it captures, then this is a checkmate. Other way, rook to e8 is coming. Maybe he could do like this one, no? Bishop. Yeah, but then rook e7, like in the game, coming. Wow, powerful combination of pieces. h6, queen f7, bishop d7. And he was very nice. He allowed me to deliver actually the checkmate, which is very rare actually nowadays. So queen f8, and I can give a checkmate on h7. Okay, yeah, hope you enjoyed the game. It was a big step for me because after started the preparation in December. This was the first tournament game which I won against the Grandmaster, and actually against the Grandmaster over 2500. Also, there is a good trend. In the first game of the tourney against the Grandmaster I lost. The second game I made a draw in a winning position, and now this was the third game when I actually won. So 6 more games to go. Actually, there are still some little chance for the Grandmaster norm, which is 7 points out of 9 games. So I need to deliver 5.5 points out of 6 games. We will look how it goes. But yeah, I will give my best. Actually, the most important thing is to learn and improve. And actually, if you want to improve your chess, I am a full-time chess coach. Just feel free to send me a message on YouTube, chess.com email, and we can find a way to help you to improve your chess too. Yeah, you can check also my blog and my Twitch account. Yeah, I'm quite active also there. Yeah, thank you very much for watching and hope to see you soon. Bye bye.